Hey everybody, I'm Denny Directo. Welcome to a very special live edition of Daily Denny. Now I told you guys yesterday, this season of America's Got Talent has been so lit, and that's why these two are here, because they crushed their audition. Please welcome us, the duo. You guys, thank you so much for coming and hang out with us.
Thanks for having us.
AGT this season has been amazing. I've been explaining to these guys, if you're not watching, you need to. You guys are no exception. That audition was so cute and so memorable. That song is still kind of playing in my head. Now that it's been out in the world for a couple weeks, how does it feel? I mean, how has life changed for you guys?
Yeah. Well, it feels amazing. It's just so cool because this is the biggest stage we've ever played on, and we've played in front of all these eyes all over the U.S. And to get the support that we've gotten so far, it's just been so exciting. And it's our wedding song.
Totally.
So special to us.
I believe that. I was gonna say because that's such a personal song to you, but then you're performing it in front of America.
No pressure.
No pressure. It's a pretty vulnerable situation. Yeah. Well, what was amazing was at the beginning of your guys' audition, you said we have a dream of starting a family. And now you are. Us the duo is about to have us the baby. I mean, it's pretty awesome. How are you feeling about this next chapter?
I'm excited. Honestly, I'm just excited to be a dad.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing at all, but she's since the day we met, she said, "I just want to have a child with you." And I said, "Just give us some time. Let's work on us the duo for a little bit." And to see how happy she gets to know that she's pregnant, and every day she just rubs it. She's like, "This is the best ever." I know it makes her so happy, and I'm just excited. It's a good time of life.
That's awesome. I know I saw you guys were working on the nursery. You mentioned you have so much energy, so this is like a really, really good time. Everything's going well, huh?
Very well.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
What are you most looking forward to about motherhood, about being a father?
Gosh, I think it's just such a cool opportunity that we get to teach a child how to be, how to act, how to love, and we just want to do our best at teaching them how to love everyone and be kind,
Absolutely.
Because the world needs more of that.
Oh my gosh, we need more parents like you guys, to mold these young people. Look at your other babies. Your fur babies were just on the screen. Yeah, they're puppies. Do they know what's going on?
I feel like look at Billie Jean, the one on the bottom. She's like side eye, like, oh gosh, where are you?
Like, wait, is there someone else coming? I sense it. Right.
I think they have a feeling.
Do
it's
they?
so cute. They're like much more cuddly now, and it's so sweet.
I've heard that happens. The dogs get a sense that you're carrying a child or something. They're just like resting next to the belly and stuff.
So cute.
That's really cute. Guys, I forgot to mention, if you have any questions for us, the duo, I know a lot of fans out there are watching, send them. We'll get them right to this iPad. But yeah, you guys, so, you auditioned for AGT. Did you know you were pregnant at that moment?
I don't think we quite knew yet.
I'm trying to think because that was earlier on because obviously it was taped.
We didn't know, I don't think. But, it was an idea in our head that we wanted to happen. So
exactly.
we were practicing.
It's like you right. I believe that. This is also like you manifested it by bringing it up. You said that was your dream, and then not only did you make it to the next round, but now you got pregnant. Like now you're having a kid. You guys performed an original song, "No Matter Where You Are," which was an extension of your marriage vows. Why was it important for you to choose or to sing that song for your audition?
Honestly, I think it's just the most comfortable song for us. We've sang it so many times since we got married, and we love it, and I just think it spreads a good message. No matter where you are, I'll be there. It could be about your family member. It could be about your significant other. It could be about anything, really, and it just spreads a good message, and we wanted to make sure we did that while we were on stage.
Does the novelty wear off at all? You mentioned you guys sing it a lot. I mean, you do sing it a lot. It's like revisiting your vows.
Yeah,
every time you sing
a
it,
reminder.
A reminder, which can be sweet, but I mean, be honest, you get tired of it?
Actually, on the contrary, I like it because, when you go to a wedding and you watch people get married, it like reinvigorates your love. So every time we sing it, it just reminds me why she's so special to me. So as cheesy as that sounds, it's just a good reminder to me that she's my wife and I'm with her for the rest of my life, and it makes me happy. So we sing it.
That's beautiful.
And also, I do feel comfortable singing the song so many times. So in a situation like AGT where you have judges and you're on camera, which I'm not used to, it just takes away some of the nerves.
Not to mention the fact that you guys are performing multiple instruments as well. There's just a lot going on in that moment. So I'm sure it's like second nature when you're singing a song like that, right?
Absolutely.
Well, you guys nailed it, and it was so beautiful. It's also the song that got you working with Oprah, right? Because it was in the movie The Book of Life, and she saw it. I mean, is there anything you learned for it? Because she took you on tour, first of all.
That was awesome.
Guys, Oprah does tour. Apparently she tours. Yeah, no, it was with authors and inspirational speakers, right? I mean, is there anything you learned from that experience and working with Oprah that you maybe still carry with you, especially on this next journey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
What is that?
She's a queen. She actually put a note in her calendar that said the day I hugged
It's
Oprah.
so silly.
No. I have a similar entry in my journal. When I met Oprah, it was very brief, but I'll never forget it.
Oh my gosh, no, I remember she surprised us while we were performing on stage. She came behind us and and she hugs us and she says, "You guys sound amazing." And I'm like, oh my gosh, Oprah, she's hugging me. She smells good. Her hair is nice and poofy, and I just want to continue to hug her forever.
Absolutely.
But yeah, no, she's just such an inspiration, and she's lived out her dream. She had a vision for herself when she was younger, and then she went and got it. And she worked her booty off to get that.
It's so true.
It's just an inspiration to us to just never give up on what our dreams are, and as we grow our family, to just never lose sight of that.
Absolutely. Do you guys keep in touch with Oprah?
We haven't talked in a while.
Yeah.
She's a busy girl.
No, she's very busy. I only bring it up because I hear she gives really good gifts for baby showers. I'm just saying.
Listen, you're right.
I think you need the book club collection for kids.
Oh
you
my
know?
God.
So Oprah, if you're watching,
Yes.
they're pregnant.
Hey.
They're setting up the nursery. They can use some things.
Absolutely.
So, you guys have been doing your thing since Vine, on YouTube, and now AGT, working with Oprah. How does this experience stack up? Auditioning for people like Simon Cowell and Mel B and Howie Mandel.
This is pretty surreal because we watch the show every year, which is a big reason why we actually went on the show, because we're fans and we know how the platform works. And so when we got up there was a moment of, oh my gosh, this is reality. Because you sit on your couch and you watch the show and you think, this is an amazing show. But when you actually step on the stage and Simon Cowell is within, 50 feet of you, the nerves set in and you go, this is really cool. So I think as far as ranking it with other things we've done, it's definitely up at the top. And a big part of that is because we're learning so much about our music and how to carry ourselves in really stressful situations. So I like to be challenged, and that's exactly what America's Got Talent is doing for me and us.
Right. How are you guys preparing for that next round, or how did you prepare for that next round?
Yeah, we really wanted to stick to our originals. I know Simon was a fan of the original, and we really trust his opinion because he works in music, and we think he knows what he's doing. So we were kind of going back and forth with, do we do something that will resonate with people because they know it, like a cover? Or do we just stick to what we love to do, and it's original. So we're working on more of those, and hopefully the people like it.
I'm sure the baby's inspiring some new stuff too, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely.
I mean, music is your life, and this is a big part of your life right now. So I can only imagine the stuff that's cooking. I can do that. Let's take some fan questions. There's a lot coming in. Mo is saying, are there any songs in particular you're excited to play on tour? The Together tour this summer. Are there any songs in particular you guys are really excited to perform live again for the fans?
Yes. I mean, I always love performing in front of the fans and seeing how they react to our songs. But one of the songs I'm most excited to sing is Together. It's a single we put out. And I just love it because we sang it after our gender reveal, and it was really special and emotional, and Michael started crying midway through. You can watch the live as well. But it was just so special, and I think it's a great song, again, for anyone. It can be about friends and family too. So what about you?
The same for me, because we get to sing, it's kind of about our future child, so we get to sing that, and while she has this big bump on stage, I feel like there's going to be a lot of emotions happening at that time, so I don't know. I hope you do well through the whole tour.
I hope you do well, Michael. I hope you do well, Michael. Something tells me it's going to be emotional for both of you. The dad's really good, and especially having a baby girl. I mean, come on.
Oh my gosh.
Were you hoping for a girl?
Absolutely.
He wants all girls.
Yeah.
All girls.
All girls.
All day.
It's so sweet. It's so sweet. I'm excited.
Oh my God, that's so exciting. Nicolette from Facebook is asking, if you were to sing a different song for your audition, what would it have been?
Great question.
Wow, that is a good question.
I mean, did you guys have songs lined up that you were, debating about singing and performing?
Yeah.
We did. We had a few options we were toying around with, but that was the song we really wanted to play, mainly because we're so comfortable with it, but also because it's who we are, no matter where you are. So the fact that did happen made me very happy. But I don't know what else we would have played.
Probably another original.
Yeah.
And maybe something that's not released yet.
Yeah.
So it would have been.
There's still time.
Else. Yeah,
there's still time for those unreleased songs.
There's more around.
There's a reason why you started with this one.
Exactly.
An old classic.
Yes.
T from YouTube. So, what got you guys the courage to go on stage and to audition for AGT?
Wow. Well, the courage for me came from her because I almost had a mini panic attack backstage. I don't really do well in like very extroverted situations, so she carries a lot of that weight. And you know, I love performing on stage and hiding behind my instrument, but when I have to just hold a microphone, my hand starts shaking because I rely on this or this. And also, when there's 4 people staring at you as you play with a big buzzer, they have the power, and that just got in my head. So we were side stage, and I was shaking, and I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And she said, Michael, collect yourself. We can do this together.
I'm here with you.
I'm here with you. And she said, let me take the talking on the interview. Yeah. And when she said that, all of my stress went away. And if you watched the audition on TV, you saw that she predominantly talked, and that's because I couldn't, and she helped, and I'm just so thankful for you.
That's amazing. That's so sweet. I mean, honestly, you guys are so lucky to have each other to go through stuff like this, because it is really intense. There's a lot of factors at play. I mean, what has it meant to each other to share this journey, both personally and professionally?
Yeah, I mean, I think we are very blessed to be able to do this together. You're right. Because when I have those moments of nerves and anxiety, I look at him and I'm like, oh, I'm not alone. I have him to share this with. I have him to make these memories with and travel the world with. It's so special. I don't have to call home and be like, hey, babe, I had a great show today, you know, because he was there and he got to share it with me. So we're very lucky.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
You guys are each other's rocks.
Yes.
Your relationship goals. Do people tell you that a lot? Because I get that vibe. In fact, Megan from Facebook says, Michael, you are the cutest. I love how much you love Carissa.
Aww,
and I'm going to say,
cutest.
It's vice versa, too. You guys sent it, right? Oh, I love that. So obviously there's a lot going on. How are you guys finding that balance, you know, with your careers and also preparing for a baby?
Man, it's a lot of communication, for sure. When she's feeling something, she just has to tell me, and vice versa. Whether we're side stage and we're arguing, or whether she's tired, especially with the baby now, and now we're going on tour, and you know, she's just got to communicate that to me. I need a break, or let's shut down the meet and greet for now, or let's delay show 15 minutes so I can gather myself and figure out what's going on here. She lets me know that, and same with me to her. You know, if I'm feeling extra anxious that day, or my voice isn't tip-top shape, she carries the load of the singing. So it's all about just communicating whatever we're feeling, and it usually works out.
Yeah, that's really the secret, right?
Yeah.
Right there is this communication.
Definitely, and balancing it out too. I think we've learned over the years of being a duo and working together while also being in a relationship. It's a very fine balance, and making sure we make time for each other in a relationship and putting that first always, and then comes the music and our job.
But knowing your guys' work ethic, something tells me those moments are fleeting, though. That we're like, oh, let's stop the rehearsing, or let's stop the meet and greet.
Right?
You also love your fans. I know
Exactly.
that much. In fact, let's get another one in here. Let's see. Nicolette. Oh, I already did that one. Colton from Facebook. How long did it take you to complete your marriage vows?
Oh my gosh.
I mean, you guys are songwriters, so something tells me that came kind of quickly, but I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, I feel... Yeah, because when we started writing our vows, that's the music just kind of came out of it. And that's where the song came out of. And he was like, let's just perform this as a surprise for our family and friends at our wedding. I'm like, okay. So that was really nerve-wracking, by the way. That was the first time we've ever played it, and the day we were getting married. But yeah, I think as far as our spoken vows as well, it took
about a day.
Yeah.
And do you remember that day in the kitchen? Like I had written down the vows, and then I brought you the notebook, and I put out the guitar, and we had those like skylights, and it was really bright. And I was like, let's just start playing through our vows. And she's like, you sure you want to sing these wedding vows? Like, is that even a good idea? And I was like, just try it, just see what comes out. And I think it all came together in about 3 hours, the whole song from front to end.
Wow.
And it just felt good. It was fun. It was fun to sing and perform. So I was like, let's do it.
I mean, like I said, it's just, you know, who you guys are. It's second nature. So inevitably, I think you guys are probably going to start singing at some point during that wedding, right?
Exactly.
I'm actually officiating my best friend's wedding.
Amazing.
Any advice? I mean, what do you guys think? I can't sing. Well, I can't play an instrument. I could probably, you know, find a tune here and there, but something tells me I should probably stick to spoken word. But yeah, any advice for me? Like, who married you guys?
A friend of ours.
See,
yeah, a friend of ours.
Friend
as
is
well.
the best way to go.
Is it? Yeah.
It
Because
is.
they feel the love from you, and you genuinely want them to succeed. So I think just you know, being there for them and showing as much love as you can. That's all you can
You're
do.
great at what you do. Let's look at you speak.
I
Come
think
on.
that's probably why they asked, but like, you know, there's friends and family. There's a lot of pressure in the situation. It's different.
You're gonna
just
rock
look
it.
good. You'll feel good.
That's
you
true.
know,
Yeah. Well, I
good
want someone to
outfit.
cry. I want one person to cry.
Oh, of course.
I need at least one person to cry.
Absolutely.
All right, we're wrapping up here. But actually, let's take a couple more here real quick. Caitlin from Facebook, what's your typical date night for you guys? In fact, I had that question too. What's a way you guys spend time together outside of performing?
Ooh, we just went on a date
We did.
2 nights ago, right?
We did. We love to eat, so a nice meal, I think, would be one of our definite things that we do.
Yeah, we eat, and usually we have a drink, but now that's not really possible, so she just watches me drink. But we do that, and then we generally get dessert. That's always a must. And we like to not get dessert at the restaurant because then it becomes another thing.
Yeah.
So
you
keeps
go
the
somewhere
night,
else.
yeah, keeps the night going.
there you
You
go.
know.
going.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then from there, you know, we look at each other and say, are we too tired for a movie? Or, you know, what's going on? And usually we are too tired for the movie.
Especially right now with the baby.
Right.
So
dessert and home.
Yeah.
Dessert at home, and then, you
Chill
know,
on the couch.
Netflix
I
at that
love
point.
that.
So.
A lot of folks want to know when the next album is coming.
Ooh.
Yeah. You guys been working on it? Do you have a release date?
We have been working on it, but have we picked a release
There
date?
is a date, but
Are
I
we
don't know
saying it now?
Are you guys saying
Wait,
it
do
right
you
now?
know it?
I actually don't know
Okay.
Okay, but is it
It's
this year sometime
Definitely.
it. It would be within a month.
this year? Ooh!
You heard it here first.
It's the
This
first
is
time we've
very-
said that out loud.
This is the first time we've ever announced anything about it.
So new album coming within a month.
Within a month, so we
Yes.
can have new music to play on.
On
On
tour.
tour, of course. And the name of the album is?
Together.
Together.
Perfect. Of course it is. Of course it is. All right, the last T everyone wants to know, do you guys have a name picked out for the baby? And if so, what is it?
Oh my gosh.
We don't, but
Not-
I
yeah.
have a couple ideas.
You have ideas?
My first idea is Carissa Jr.
Oh my gosh. Stop. That's absolutely not.
Really? No?
No.
It'd be so progressive.
Right?
You know?
Carissa Jr.
Carissa Jr.
Has there ever been a female junior before?
I'm sure there has.
There has
I
been,
think
right?
there has to be, yeah. But
Yeah.
you're not into it.
I'm not really feeling it,
Okay.
you know? I want to give her her own name.
Oh, her own identity.
Yeah,
How
her
about
own
Michael
identity.
Lena?
Nope. Definitely
Michelle.
not.
Which is
Michelle.
kind of like
It's a little better.
tweak on
Not a
Michael,
fan.
right?
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're gonna wait until she's born to pick a name for her, just so I could see it, look into her eyes, and just make sure it fits her.
Right,
you know? So
right.
not yet.
That's what John Legend and Chrissy Teigen
That's
did,
right.
right?
That's
They like they waited till the baby was here. They're like, okay, you are.
Yes.
That's what we want to
I
do.
love that.
I love that. Well, I love you guys. You really are the
Thank you.
best. And congratulations on AGT, on the baby.
Thank you so
Can't wait to
much.
see the rest of your journey. Again, both professionally and personally. There's a lot going on with you
you.
guys. So congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us. And thank you for sending all your fan questions. You heard it together. New album within a month. And then they're going on tour. Check your website, right? And your
Yes.
socials for those dates. That kicks off this summer. All right, you guys. We'll be back tomorrow with a new Daily Denny. Until then, make sure you're following us on Facebook, subscribing on YouTube, and that's all the plugs I got. All right, bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.